We got a special tool right here, John.
That's right. So this is the Milwaukee multi-tool. This is probably one of my favorite tools, and it's one of my favorite Milwaukee tools. This isn't even a good blade either. This is those Amazon blades. Okay, so this model is the 2836.
And it is the best multi-tool according to Big John.
That's right. Now there is another one, it's called, I think it's a 2626 is the model number.
Is it the El Cheapo?
Yeah, it's the cheapo. You can pick one up for like 99 bucks.
And it's not.
It's not this.
But this is a 2836, the big boy, right? There's nothing bigger than that,
There's nothing bigger than this one as of right now. So this is like the Lamborghini of multi-tools. And the other one's like a Toyota Camry.
Oh, well, this is like a 2500, and the other one's like
a 1500 or a S10.
Or
do they still make those anymore?
I think they do. Do they?
I think it's called a Colorado now. It's a pothead truck. This is probably one of my favorite tools, and it's one of my favorite Milwaukee tools. And we've had probably every kind there is between the two of us.
Even that German one, the orange one. What was that one?
Oh God!
You remember that one that came out? It was like the first
doctor.
Yeah. It was like the first one. What was that called? And they were like $9,000 when they came out, and they had a cord.
And the blades were like $400 a piece at Home Depot.
And I remember I had that thing, and Jeremy had given it to me, and then I was in Harbor Freight, and they had another multi-tool for $14.99, and I was like,
yeah, I shouldn't have wasted that $9 grand.
But I didn't spend the $9 grand. I think that thing was ancient.
Yeah.
Right?
That's right.
So what's the best thing about this thing?
The best thing about it is the cutting power that it has, because a lot of the other ones, and I love DeWalt too, but theirs, like if you needed to cut a 2x4 or something with it, it'd probably take you 4.5 hours. Wouldn't you say? Or maybe 3.5.
Which one now?
The DeWalt.
Hey, now we're gonna have to put
a comparison video.
But yeah, this one is like it's more powerful to me than some of the ones that are corded.
Yeah, I had a corded Rockwell that until I got this one was the best one I'd ever had. We've been doing this so long, I think we're just tired of fighting extension cords. So for us to have something that can take a battery and be just as good or really better than something that's plug-in is just really a game changer.
How long have you been using this one as the main one?
I think for about a year now, yeah.
All right, so the cutting power, what else we got now?
And the auto mode is another, so it has, that's your on and off switch, but then it has this little dial on the side where you can start out at 1 and it goes up to 10, I believe, and then you can go to A right here. It's like automatic or auto. And what it does is when you cut, it gives you the amount of power you need. Like rather than having to dial it in to, get like, I'm gonna cut this as a thinner material, so maybe I should be on 3, like for drywall or something. Instead, you just go to that mode and it just dials it in for you.
You have to remember all that?
What's that?
Wait, there's different modes on it?
Well, it just goes from like 1 to 10.
What does A mean?
A is automatic, so you just don't even have to really worry about that other stuff that way. Like it starts out on the lowest speed in auto, and then like the more tension you put on it, the more power it gives you.
I don't know about all this. We might have to see that in action.
We can do it.
Now, I have used this before, but I didn't know anything about all the extra. So this is a smart multi-tool.
I would say so. It's Bluetooth compatible.
But it's really not, right?
No, it's not.
The cutting power
is unreal.
And the different mode settings.
Yeah.
And what's the other thing?
I still really don't know how I feel about the blade change on it. So what you do is you just pull this up, and then you really only have to snug this down like when you put the blade back on. So it's not it doesn't take a long time to do it. I do like the like how the DeWalt just has that thing that you smash in and then you can swap it in and out. That's kind of nice, but
which is why I like, remember the ones we had to do the Allen wrench.
Yeah, that was a pain.
Right. And
this, at least you don't have to have any kind of tool to do it. Now you can, it has a slot, so if you're just really want it to be super tight, you could stick a flathead screwdriver in there, but it's not necessary. Like, we never do that. We just hand tighten it, and then you push that back in and you're good to go.
And that DeWalt one too, after a while, it would get all clogged up and then it wouldn't want to spring out.
Yeah, that's right.
If you have one of those, you know what I'm talking about if you've used it a lot. Then all of a sudden it's like, man, that thing doesn't want to come out, which of course you can clean your tools and stuff, but.
Right.
You know.
I think this one is probably my favorite one though, even though I still think there could be a better way.
Let's do some cut.
Let's see it in action. This isn't even a good blade either. This is those Amazon blades where you can get like 1 million of them for $5. Not bad. This is actually one of those real hard 2x4s too. The ones, the white wood or the, you know what I'm talking about? It'll like slice through those. Let me see. I bet we have a scrappy one. Now we're gonna try with one of these Home Depot studs.